Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for coming here today to the News Building. Thank you for joining us at this launch event for a huge fight weekend. And a big thank you to TalkSport for hosting us. You've got a lovely building. Thanks for inviting us. In fact, can I get a quick sort of round of applause for TalkSport, by the way? What about this? Come on. This is great. Thank you, TalkSport. Well, the reason we are here is because we've got an absolute monster of a fight on Saturday night. It's two of the best heavyweights in the world, two of the hardest hitting, two of the most durable, both can give a whack, both can take a whack. It's the WBO Interim Heavyweight Championship on the line. Joyce and Zhilei Zhang collide live on BT Sport from the Copper Box Arena. I can't wait for it. I think it's the best fight that's scheduled in the heavyweight division this year. There actually aren't any others at the moment, but it's very, very good. And look, we're going to go through the card. We're going to have a chat to some of the fighters involved. I'm going to give them a little intro, a little bit of MCing, and let's go through it. I mean, can I see Sonny Liston Ali anywhere? Let me give him a little something. Don't clap him yet. Come on. Right. Sonny Liston Ali. Well, let's please welcome to the stage. He is unbeaten with a record of 5 wins and no defeat. Please welcome from Romford, shadowboxing his way to the stage, Sonny Liston Ali. Good to see you, Sonny. We'll have a little chat in a sec. We're also going to bring up here a man who is having his second professional fight on Saturday night at the Copper Box Arena. He has 1 fight, 1 win, and no defeats. Please welcome from Dagenham, Joel Kodua. Here comes Joel Kodua. And now one more we're going to bring up here for a quick chat, quick Q&A. He is unbeaten. His record is 1 fight, 1 win, 1 knockout. Please welcome from Brixton, Freezy McBones. Okay. All right, Freezy, you can stay with me. Firstly, I mean, I'm going to start with Sonny Liston Ali. We brought you up to the stage first. Is that your real name?
Yeah, it is. Even though you said it was Brian before, I've had a few Brians now.
It just feels like it could be secretly Brian, but you're saying your name is definitely Sonny Liston Ali.
Definitely Sonny Liston Ali, yeah.
Let's get a quick round of applause for that name, by the way. What a name. Best name in boxing.
Yeah, big up my mum and dad for that.
Big up Mrs. Liston Ali. And yeah. So what's happening Saturday? It's a big show, big fight for you. How are you feeling about it?
Yeah, I'm feeling great. Listen, I'm buzzing to be on such a big show. Yeah, I can't wait. I just want to get it done now. I cannot wait.
And you're 5-0. How are you finding your pro career so far?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm still early doors, still new to the game, but I feel like that whole first year was just a practice. Now I know where I am, know what I can do. I feel like I've still got so much more to show, and come Saturday now, I'm going to show some more.
Good man. Well, look, we are looking forward to seeing you on Saturday. Let's go up the line. Let's go to Mr. Joel Kodua over there. Joel, I mean, this is fight number 2 for you. Tell me how you're feeling.
I'm excited. It's my second fight. Big venue. Last week, I think it was last week Thursday. My brother played at London Stadium, which is literally 5 minutes away. So it's massive, man. It's literally like a movie.
So you got proper sports in your family, right?
Yeah.
Tell us about that. So who's your brother? Do you play for West Ham?
Yeah, he plays for West Ham under 18s. He's a striker. He's one to watch out for, so yeah.
Well, there you go. And you are trained and managed by Tunde Ajayi. You've had limited amateur fights. Sounds like someone else I know. How are you finding the whole Tunde? How's he guiding your journey so far? How are you finding it?
He's doing a good job, man. He's doing a sick job. For my second fight, he's got me on this big show, so I'm grateful, man. Thank you.
And what can we expect from Joel Kodua on Saturday night?
A great performance, yeah.
Good man. All right, look, we look forward to it. Let's speak to the man in the middle, Mr. Freezy McBones. Look, I've seen your face for years across my social media feeds, going viral. Finally, we're going to see you on a Queensbury show. Tell us your thoughts.
Thank you. Yeah, and what can I say? Where can I start? I used to dream of this, and now I have it. So I'm going to go for it.
It's great to have you on a Queensberry show. I mean, I've seen you go viral a few times. There was one knockout video in particular. I believe some really big names reposted that. Tell us a little bit about that.
It was just a sparring, and he touched my face. And, he went off.
So somebody touched your face in sparring, and they got dealt with.
It's going to happen on Saturday.
Well, you're fighting Daryl Sharp on Saturday. He's had over 100 fights. He's touched a lot of faces, Freezy.
Yeah, I know. He's a legend because I watch him a lot, and I think he had about 20 fights for a year. You need people like that in the game. So I think I'm ready.
People are calling you Britain's answer to Mike Tyson. I've seen a few videos and articles online. Why are they saying that, Freezy?
Sorry, say it again?
Why are people calling you Britain's answer to Mike Tyson?
Because of my skills. Peekaboo, come forward, move my head, come in, knock you out.
Okay, hopefully knock me out. Good luck to all three of you. Congratulations being part of a great show. Let's get a round of applause for these guys in action on Saturday night at the Copper Box Arena. Thank you. Okay, look, we're going to keep it going here. I can see him. I could see him from very far away. This is a young heavyweight coming through. He is deemed by many to be the future of the heavyweight division. Let's give him a little intro. He is fighting out of Chatham, Kent. He has a record of 2 wins and no defeats, with both wins coming by way of knockout. He was unbeaten as an amateur and is a former European and world amateur champion. Please welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Moses Itauma! All right. What's happening? I know. What did you say? All right, Mush, say it on the mic. I know you just want to go home. You've wanted to go home for about 4 hours, so I won't keep you very long.
It's been a long time.
Listen, we've seen you for about a minute as a professional boxer so far. I want to see more of you. I think everyone else does as well. But you keep knocking people out.
Can you spend more time in the ring as well? You're not the only one that's mad, but it is what it is. You don't get paid for overtime.
Do you think you'll give us a bit more? I mean, the guy that you're fighting on Saturday hasn't been knocked out.
Yeah, of course. It would make a big statement if I do knock him out. So, yeah, I'm looking to knock him out, but spend more than a minute in the ring at least anyway.
Well, I guess that's good news.
Of course.
How are you finding your career so far? Obviously, there hasn't been much of it, but you've still had to change from the amateurs to the pros. It's a whole new thing. You're only 18 years.
Of course, there's a lot more cameras and microphones than I'm used to, but yeah, it's part of the game, innit?
You must be looking around at this and thinking it's only a matter of time till everyone's actually here for you, to your headline.
Soon come.
How's camp gone? I know you've been sparring all sorts. I've seen you sparring Joyce amongst others. How are you finding it all?
Yes, like they said, the camps are even different than what I expect in the amateurs. So yes, it's gonna be good. I'm ready to put on a statement Saturday night.
How do you see the main event going? You can see Joyce over there, Zhilei Zhang as well. Massive towers, Joyce waves. How do you see the main event going?
I see Joyce points.
Are you just saying that because Zhang can't understand you?
No, I genuinely believe it.
Okay, look, Moses Itauma, give us your final message. Why should everyone be on this heavyweight journey?
Fireworks, man, fireworks.
Oh, love that. Moses Itauma, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. All right, look, let's keep it moving. The next guy, he's a gym mate of Moses Itauma. They do strength and conditioning together. He is unbeaten with a record of 10 wins and no defeats. He fights out of Maidstone, Kent. Each one of his 10 wins has come by knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the reigning, defending, undefeated WBC International Silver and Commonwealth Lightweight Champion, Sam Noakes.
How you doing? You all right?
I'm all right. You're another one that's wanted to leave for about 4 hours.
Can you tell by the look of my face? Is that what it is?
And you're making weight as well, aren't you?
Yeah, but we don't care about me, do we? It's all about the big fellas.
10 wins, 10 knockouts. What's the secret? How you doing it?
It's got to be Mama's cooking, I reckon. That's what it's got to be. But I'm hoping to carry it to 11-11 Saturday.
Do you think you can? Because like that was a big target that you set yourself to get to 10-0 with 10 knockouts. It feels like maybe the pressure's a bit off. What do you think?
Yeah, no, but that ain't going to change the way I'll fight. It just means I've got less pressure on me, doesn't it? But listen, I want to keep it going as long as I can. I don't really want to do 12 rounds. I've done enough rounds in sparring. I want to keep what little brain cells I've got left. So the less rounds to do, the best.
That's good news. He wants to keep his little brain cells.
Yeah, I told you, I'm not much of a complex fellow, mate.
I've referred to you as the boy next door who could fill you in. What do you think about that?
Well, I'm glad you said it. That's what went through my head. Well, well, listen, I suppose I am the boy next door that can fill you in, yeah. Not you, Dev, but...
Thankfully not. That would be too sort of gunning for me tonight. You've got another fighter on Saturday who is also 10-0. He hasn't got as many knockouts as you. Yeah. But he's a serious fighter. What would you make of your fight on Saturday?
Yeah, I mean, he's going to be tricky. I mean, I'm not going in there thinking he's going to be a walkover. I never do. I'm prepared for 12 rounds, even though I don't want to do 12. But listen, we'll take it to come. I mean, I've watched him. I've seen what he's about, but it's against other fighters. He might adapt when he's fighting me. So we'll just see Saturday, Dev. You know how it goes, mate.
I do know how it goes. I've watched literally all of your fights.
Cheers, mate. I've got a fan in Dev, yeah?
Tell us then, what's your final message to all the fans? Why should they be tuning in to watch Sam Noakes on Saturday?
Well, because it's going to be good. I suppose you better watch it. And there's a few good heavyweights. Don't worry about the little lightweights. There's a few big boys at the end. So just put up with us till we've done. I'll try and make it quick for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sam Noakes. I like that. Amongst his messages there was, it's going to be good, I suppose. So I should suppose it is. We're going to bring to the stage now a two-time British middleweight champion. He's pretty good as well. Let's give him a little intro. His record is 17 wins with only 2 defeats and 1 draw, with 14 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Battersea, London. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the reigning, defending, 2-time British middleweight champion, Denzel "Too Sharp" Bentley. What's happening?
Something right?
You good?
Yeah, I'm alright. This is new.
This is new. Yeah. This is new. Look, we discussed it earlier. We've actually got the same shirt. I think they call it a shacket. Actually, I've got one of those.
Someone else said that to me. I thought it was joking.
Yeah. No. So is that a good thing that you've got the same clothing as me, or is it a bad thing?
You dress well, so I got good dress sense. I'll take the compliment.
There you go. 2-time British middleweight champion. Huge compliment. Tell me how you're feeling about this one, because your last fight was at a high level. The levels don't really get a lot higher than world middleweight champion Janibek, and you gave him a hell of a fight. You're now dropping back down, essentially, to British level, defending your British title. What's the motivation like? What's the mindset? What are you thinking?
Yeah, there's a lot of motivation. You know what I mean? I want to get back to that level, and these are the steps I've got to take to get back to that level. So I'm still the British champion. Mm-hmm. I've got obligations. I have to defend my title, which is what I'm doing. Win it outright. I get to keep it. Not many people can say that neither. And then make that journey back to world level.
And how do you reflect on that fight with Janibek? You came out of it with a lot of plaudits. I think everyone's seen your interview with BT Sport afterwards, where everyone was praising you, but you were a little bit down on yourself because you thought you were going to win.
Yeah, it was a good fight. It was a very good fight. I think I sold myself short a little bit, starting a bit late in the fight. Everyone was proud of what I'd done, but it's because everyone thought I was getting iced in 2 rounds. So is that
I didn't.
I mean? So yeah, it was a good fight, but essentially I wanted to win. I'm a winner. I wasn't happy with just coming second best or just doing well enough. I wanted to win. So yeah.
Okay, well, it's Kieran Smith on Saturday night. He's stepping up from super welter to middleweight. He's always gunned for this title. He thinks he's got the power to hurt you. It's something he said to me in an interview the other day. What do you reckon?
That's good. He's meant to think that. Do you know what I mean? That's not going to change, the results in the night. But it's good he's coming with confidence. He's put on that extra bit of weight, so he's probably feeling better, more filled out because he is quite. He was big for light middle. But yeah, I'm game. I'm not really bothered.
He's filled out, but are you going to fill him in?
Pause.
Give us your final sort of thoughts on this fight then, and why should everyone tune in to Denzel Bentley against Kieran Smith on Saturday?
Yeah, I'm an exciting fight. I'm always in exciting fights. I'm going for the knockout as well, so tune in.
Ladies and gentlemen, two-time British middleweight champion Denzel Bentley. Thank you, Denzel. So we're keeping it moving here. We're keeping it quick. Everyone wants to leave and eat. Let's go to a female fight, a fantastic chief support on this show. I can't wait for this one. Let's first welcome to the stage. She is fighting out of Athens, Greece. Her record is 14 wins with only 2 defeats, with 6 wins coming by way of knockout. She is a former 2-time super lightweight world champion. Please welcome Christina Medusa Linardatou. Nice to see you, Christina. Did I pronounce your name correctly?
Christina Medusa Linardatou.
Even better. Even better. Christina, you're a 2-time world champion. And I understand you only lost your belt last time. You didn't lose it in the ring, right? Tell us about this.
I lost my title at the first from Katie Taylor, then I took it back again, and I leave it. I just leave it because I got pregnant and I have a little baby boy now.
Congratulations. Let's
Thank
get
you.
a round of applause for that. Congratulations.
So, yes, so that's my... I make a comeback fight, so that's my first big fight again. So.
And you've got a serious fighter, Michaela Mayer. She is a former unified champion at super featherweight. What do you think of her?
I think she's a great champion. I have a serious rival, but she also has, because the thing that I was away for a while doesn't make me that I'm not the same. I think I'm even better now.
Well, she picked you. My understanding is, after the Baumgardner fight, she wanted to go up in weight. She wanted either Delphine Persoon or yourself. Has she made a mistake picking you?
I think so. But you're gonna see that. We're gonna see that on Saturday. But I think so.
Well, we'll pull her up here for a chat very shortly. Tell us right now, as we stand here on Tuesday, the fight's on Saturday. What do you think is going to happen on Saturday? How do you see the fight playing out?
I'm ready for everything. People know how I fight, and you have seen me.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know what you're gonna see.
I know what you're
she
all
knows
about.
what you're gonna see. Everybody knows, and I know.
Fantastic. Well, Christina Linardatou, let's get a round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen. And now let's bring. I think we'll do a face-off very shortly. But first, we'll grab a chat with Michaela Mayer. Let's give her an intro. Let's see if I can see her. She's around here somewhere. Yeah, there she is. All right. Well, look. She has 17 wins with only 1 defeat, with 5 wins coming by way of knockout. She fights out of Colorado Springs, USA, a US Olympian and former unified world super featherweight champion. Please welcome Michaela Mayer! Welcome back to London.
Thank you.
Good memories or bad memories of London?
A little bit of both.
Yeah?
A little bit of both. But despite what happened last time, I wasn't deterred from fighting back in London. I really do like fighting here. I love the people here. I think the fans here are exciting and fun, and they create a great atmosphere in the arena. So I'm glad to be back.
You had a choice, right? You could have been on a show in the States, but you really wanted to come here. I mean, I think you did about 4,000 interviews last time, thanks to Mel, who's been sorting out your interviews. So how many you got in store this time?
What was that last part you said?
How many more interviews have you got lined up this week?
I think today is the bulk of it, but not too much. Not as much as last time I was out here. But I'm used to it. I like it. Got to sell the fight, too. I understand.
Christina Linardatou, I mean, look, you've been saying this isn't a comeback fight, but this is your first fight since your first loss. It's quite a tough one. You're going up in weight against a former world champion. Why did you pick someone so tough?
I didn't feel like there was any reason for me to take a step backwards. Despite not getting my hand raised, I still feel like I'm in my prime. I'm the best boxer I've ever been. I'm still getting better. And if I, I still believe I'm the greatest. And so if I believe that, I need to show it. And I need to go up against top competitors. Linardatou is still a great fighter. You know, she's former world champion, only been beat by Pursoon and Taylor. And so I wanted to continue to get in there and put on great fights for the fans against top competitors.
Well, she said that you may have made a mistake by picking her. What do you think?
Well, she should. I'm glad she came here with the confidence. It's going to be a good fight for the fans. She has a very aggressive, come-forward style, and that's what I like. She's going to bring the best out of me. I'm going to have to use a little bit of everything. So the fans are in for a treat, and I hope she's coming to win.
Well, we can't wait for it. Look, let's get a round of applause for Michaela Mayer, please, in action on Saturday. And now we're going to do a face-off down the front there. Is this your first face-off with her?
Yep.
Okay, let's get it done. Let's bring... All right, well, let's keep it moving. Look, let's bring the big fellas up here. This is the one. This is the main event on Saturday night, live on BT Sport from the Copper Box Arena. Let's give this guy a little intro. He has a record of 24 wins with only 1 defeat and 1 draw, with 19 wins coming by way of knockout. He fights out of Xinzhou, China. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the former Olympic silver medalist and 2-time Olympian. Please welcome Zhilei Big Bang Zhang! Big Bang, and one for you, Kurt. Okay, well look, Big Bang and Kurt, thank you for joining us and translating. I've seen you've been busy this week, Zhilei. You had a Chinese with Big John Fisher. You went to see the Big Ben. How's London treating you?
这周挺忙哈，又跟 Johnny Fisher 吃中餐，又去看大本钟，在伦敦感觉怎么样？
从12年伦敦奥运会之后，然后又一次踏入伦敦。然后这几天，然后也非常感受，伦敦的风景，然后去大本钟，去伦敦眼，然后昨天又去吃中餐 ，very good.
This is the first time after 11 years since I fought in the Olympics, and good to be back here. I enjoy the Chinese food. I enjoy the scenery, the Big Ben clock. Everything was good.
And look, you can look down there. You can see Joe Joyce. He's poised. He's ready to get on the stage. What do you Joe Joyce, what do you think of him?
你看乔尔斯就在上面啊，他已经准备好了。你对他现在是什么样的印象？
我知道他已经准备好了，我也准备好了，然后我们就等着周六开战，因为他是一个非常优秀的选手，也是伦敦，也是奥运会亚军，然后战绩全胜，被称为钢铁下巴，非常一个优秀的选手。然后我们到周六见证谁的拳头硬还是谁的下巴硬。
He looks ready, and I know he is ready. And he's an excellent boxer. I know he has a tough chin. And let's see, what's tough, his chin or my fist?
Ooh. What's tough, his chin or Zhang's fist? Tell you what do you think happens when that fist, let's have a look at that fist. What happens when that fist, actually the other one because it's southpaw, what happens when that fist lands on Joe Joyce? What do you think?
这个拳头打到他下巴上会是什么反应？
I don't know that. 这个我也不知道，然后打到下巴之后，只有他自己能感得到吧。
I don't know. If you want to ask him, you can ask him.
Okay, we will ask him very shortly. What's your final message to the UK fans? What can they expect on Saturday night when Zhilei Zhang takes on the Juggernaut?
给新国的朋友们说一句什么话？有没有什么消息传达给全民？
希望全民周六就去看我们的比赛，然后再次见证中国力量。
Please tune in, watch our fight. You will see Chinese power again.
There you have it. A round of applause for Zhilei Big Bang Zhang, promising some Chinese power on Saturday. I'll take the mic off you. Thank you. All right, let's bring the Juggernaut, probably a fired-up Juggernaut after some of the comments there. Let's give him a little intro. He is unbeaten, with a record of 15 wins and no defeats, with 14 wins coming by way of knockout. He joins us from Putney, London. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the 2016 Olympic silver medalist and the reigning, defending, undefeated WBO interim heavyweight champion, Joe the Juggernaut Joyce. Big Juggernaut. How are you?
I am very good, very well, thank you.
What did you think of Big Zhang up there saying he wants to know what happens when the fist lands on you?
Nothing, and then I hit him another 3-4 times.
Is that what you think happens? Because I think you've said before, everyone has a plan until they punch you in the face and then...
nothing happens. Again. But no, I think it's going to be a great fight. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a lot of fire and fireworks and bombs going off. And I just can't wait. It's a great fight. It's a risky fight. And it's one not to be missed. It's the best fight. I can't see any other fights that are better than this coming up.
There aren't any.
Can you?
No, definitely not. Definitely not. Why did you take such a risk? Because look, we've seen this guy in his last fight against Hrgovic. He secretly won the fight, right? And he should have won that. He's a tough guy. You are mandatory for a world title. You could wait. You could wait with that belt. You could wait and fight Usyk. You're taking on this fella. Why?
Because I want to be in exciting fights and give people value for money. And I deliver in big nights and big performances with destructive knockouts. So I aim to do the same.
Are you planning to heat up your opponent?
I'm planning to cook and smoke and freaking burn and explode and... no lukewarm water or fire.
This is why I love a Joe Joyce fight week. No lukewarm water. Don't put the stuff about burning, by the way. Joe, tell us this.
Scratch that.
When you land on him, what do you expect to happen? Because he doesn't really get hurt either.
Yeah, no, he's got a good chin, so I'm going to have to follow it up with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shots. And make sure if I hit him, I'll keep hitting him until he goes down and the ref counts him out or he gets knocked out, preferably.
I hope this is being translated to Mr. Zhang, by the way, because this will lead to hopefully a fiery press conference in the week. What do you want after that? Say you come through. I mean, there's a lot of names out there. There's Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua. You're mandatory for Alexander Usyk. What does the Juggernaut want?
Well, I want any of these names. I want to be undefeated, unbeaten, undisputed. Yeah, and I want to leave a legacy, and to do that, I want to be in great fights, and there's plenty of good names out there, so I'm coming for all of them.
All right, good stuff. Look, I know you probably want to go home as well, but look, great talking to you. Give us your final message. Final message to the UK fans. Why should they be tuning in on Saturday? Tell us.
I'm an exciting fighter, so just make sure you tune in because there's going to be some fights and smoke, like I said. I think it's going to be a great fight, and you better not miss that because someone's going down, and it's not going to be me.
I reckon that means it's going to be Zhang.
Yeah, if you work it out, then yeah.
Yeah.
Would be.
Quick subtraction. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe the Juggernaut Joyce, our
Thank you
main
very
event
much.
on Saturday night. Let's get a face-off down the front. Let's bring them together.
What is your sound?
Do not miss it. Saturday night live on BT Sport from the Copper Box Arena. Joe Joyce, Zhilei Zhang, and everyone that you've seen up here. Thank you very much for your time. I'm not sure how much longer we've got left, but grab a drink while you can.